Hey YouTube, Kier Twig here, bringing you guys an update to my Revenger Raging Form Dragon deck profile for July 2015. After the release of the Legend Trial deck and Set 3, we got a lot more support for the deck, so thought I'd bring you guys an update. In my previous video, I showed you guys a move that you can get Raging Form Dragon off twice in one turn, so this is the deck profile that I have for that combo, so let's go ahead and get started. Your main card of the deck is Raging Form Dragon. I run 4 of him. He is the Limit Break card, where after this unit attacks, you can retire 3 of your units that have Revenger in their card name. If you do, choose a Raging Form Dragon from your hand and Persona Ride it. So it's probably one of the easiest restanders to get off, especially since now we have Limit Break enablers, so you don't necessarily have to be at 4 damage. And like I said, he gets plus 10,000 power, making him 21,000 after his re-attack. So it's a really awesome card to use. And I also run 4 Mordred Phantom. This is the Shadow Paladin Break Ride. When you break ride on top of it, you counterblast 1 and search your deck for a grade 2 or less and call it to rearguard. So it's good for Field Swarm, giving power to Raging Form, but most of the time when I want to get off the hit 2 combo, you do need a stride unit. So I like to ride Raging Form first and then use the Mordred Phantom to stride with instead, since I do not run stride enablers in this deck. For grade 2s, I run 4 Dark Knight Maiden Maka. She's also needed for the Raging Form combo. The most important grade 2. She is a generation break of 1. When this unit is boosted, you can counterblast 1. You may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 grade 1 card and call it to rearguard, and then shuffle your deck. Once again, she helps get Darkbond Trumpeteer, which is needed for the move to get Raging Form Dragon off twice. So you want to make sure you have her. She can't be used for the Raging Form sack, but other than that, still a very viable card in the deck. And I also run 4 12k attackers. Nullity Revenger Masquerade, pretty standard, just 12k attacker, great card to call with Mordred Phantom. And I also run 3 Wily Revenger Mana. Basically a free call, you just have to call the unit in the same column as her. So she helps set up your field very easily since she is a free cost. And one of my favorite moves to do with her is to call Darkbond Trumpeteer behind her, because you do need Darkbond for the Raging Form play. So if you don't want to accidentally damage or draw the Darkbond, you can use mana early game, call the Darkbond, and at the end of the turn it goes to the bottom of the deck. So you know you won't be able to get the Darkbond in any of your drive checks or damage checks as long as you don't shuffle the deck. And for grade 1s, I run 4 of the Revenger Perfect Guard, Mac Lear, just staple, PG. And I also run 4 Revenger Darkbond Trumpeteer. Like I said, this card is major required after Maka for the Raging Form play, so I am running 4 of it now, just because you definitely need it to get the play off, and whether you drive check it, ride it, or damage check it, you want to make sure there's at least 1 left in the deck so you can get the play off. And I also run 4 of the new Limit Break enabler, Tempting Revenger Finnegas. Like I said, one of the biggest problems with the Raging Form deck is that you could, heal trigger and put yourself at 3 damage. This Limit Break enabler helps so that you can still get the play off even if you're put at 3 damage. And the best place to put it is behind Maka, so you can boost with this and have this unit still alive after you kill the other 3 rear guards for Raging Form. And I also run 2 10k Masquerade, just, another good card to have. Couldn't really think of any other grade 2s that were better than him, but running him at 2 is perfectly fine. And then for grade 0s, your starter, Creeping Dark Goat. Best starter for this deck, so you can search out the grade 3s you need, whether it be Raging Form for the skill or Mordred Phantom for the stride cost. And I also run 8 crit for Air Raid Dragons, for Grim Revenger, and then I also run 4 draws, Freezing Revenger, and 4 heal trigger, Healing Revenger. And then as for the stride zone, mostly just now I have the Dark Knight Grim Recruiter, and also 4 Blaster Dark Diablo. I mean, if you're going to get the Makas, you get these in the trial deck, so you might as well run them. I usually just go for Grim Recruiter. You can also run Drag Ruler Revenant, that just came out in the new Fighters collection. It is meant for Revenger decks, so it's another good card to use. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed, and Kira Quali out.